Good day sa everyone. Magbablog po kami about sa Biodiversity and Health Society. Dito po yung kasama ko, si Michael Rubia. Siya po yung partner ko sa pagbablog na to. Sa Index 7 po namin. Good day everyone. Ito po yung vlog namin about sa Biodiversity and Health Society sa Index 7 namin subject. So, biodiversity from word bio means life, and diversity means variety. Biodiversity is the variety and variability of life on Earth. Biodiversity is typically a measure of variation at genetic, species, and ecosystem level. Terrestrial biodiversity is usually greater near the equator, which is the result of a warm climate and high primary productivity. And then, why is the biodiversity important to human society? So, gaano nga ba kahalaga ang biodiversity sa atin? Biodiversity boosts ecosystem productivity where each species, no matter how small, all have an important role to play. So, from the word biodiversity boosts ecosystem productivity is parang lumalawak yung species natin, yung patuloy na dumadagdag or multiply like that. For example, a larger number of plant species means a greater variety of crops. Greater species diversity ensures natural sustainability for all life forms. Diba? Marami kang sa plant species, marami na tayong discover ng mga bago. So, yung marami din tayong kinatulong lalo na sa about sa science. Like herbal medicine like that. So, ayan po yung fun. And then, who is the father of biodiversity? The father of biodiversity is Edward O. Wilson Guzman, a two-time Pulitzer Prize winner known as the father of biodiversity. And then, types of biodiversity. There are 6 types of biodiversity: the genetic diversity, species diversity, ecological diversity, biodiversity agreements, human impact, and conservation. So, not all six types of biodiversities are known. There are the 3 main types of biodiversities: genetic diversity, species diversity, and ecosystem diversity. So, first we're going to talk about the genetic diversity. Genetic diversity is the total number of genetic characteristics in the genetic makeup of a species. It is distinguished from genetic variability, which described as the tendency of genetic characteristics to vary. Genetic diversity serves as the way for population to adapt to changing environment. So, we heard about that in science, like scientists. So, scientists know all of that. And species diversity is defined as the number of species and abundance of each species that live in a particular location. The number of species that live in a certain location is called species richness. And the last is ecosystem diversity. Ecosystem diversity deals with the variation in ecosystem within a geographical location and its overall impact on human existence and the environment. Ecological diversity is a type of biodiversity. It's the variation in the ecosystem found in region or the variation in ecosystem over the whole planet. So that is for the main terms. And here are the advantage of biodiversities. Food production relies on biodiversities for a variety of food plants, pollination, pest control, nutrient provision, genetic diversity, and disease prevention and control. So, there is an advantage of biodiversity. There is also a disadvantage. There are 6 significant animal problems caused by reduced biodiversity. First is economic cost and loss biodiversities. Topping the list, of course, is the monetary value of biodiversity around the world. Reduced food security, increased contact with disease, more unpredictable weather, loss of livelihoods, losing sight of nature. So, marami. But biodiversity has a fundamental value to humans because we are so independent on it for our cultural, economic, and environmental well-being. And there are these eight values of biodiversity. First is environmental value, Second is social value. Third is ecosystem services. Fourth, economic values. Fifth is consumptive use value. Six is productive use value. 7, ethical and moral value. And the last is aesthetic value. So, already this, we're gonna go proceed to the next values of universities. Environmental value. Work that the community or society places on environmental goods or services, such as aesthetic and recreational facilities and resources. See also environmental value added. Social value. Social value is relative importance that people place on the changes they experience in their life. So like experience like how to adapt on other places like that. And then system services are the many and varied benefits that humans really gain from the natural environment and from properly functioning ecosystem. So, economic value. Although other types of value are often important, economic values are useful to consider when making economic choices. Choices that involve trades-off in allocating resources. Measure of economic value are based on what people want their preferences. Consumptive use value. These are direct use values where the availability products can be harvested and consumed directly. Example, fuel, food, drugs, fiber, and etc. Productive use value are assigned to those goods harvested from the environment which are both unsold locally, nationally, or internationally. So, ethical and moral value. It is based on the principle of life and let others live. Ethical values related to biodiversity conservation are based on the importance of protecting all forms of life. Morality and ethics teach us to preserve all forms of life and not to harm any organism unnecessarily. Aesthetic value. Biodiversity is the most precious gift of nature mankind is blessed with. As all the organisms in an ecosystem are interlinked and interdependent, the value of biodiversity in the life of all organisms, including humans, is enormous. So, ito na po, ito yung, we're gonna end our vlog for this day for biodiversity, and there's a next about human society, and this is Rams Montilla for a vlogger, katropa guys. Thank you for listening.
Topic is Biodiversity and Health Society. Health is therefore one of the most important indicators for sustainable development. Biodiversity is the foundation for human health. By securing the life-sustaining goods and services which biodiversity provides to us, the conservation and sustainable use of biodiversity can provide significant benefits to our health. Why is it important to have healthy society? Better health is central to human happiness and well-being. It also makes an important contribution to economic progress. As healthy population live longer, are more productive, and save more. Many factors influence health status and country ability to provide quality health service for its people. Why do you need to have healthy society? A healthy society can also be defined by ability of the society to maintain an accessible and safe neighborhood. A society whose neighborhood is unstable and full of conflicts cannot be considered a healthy society. Meant of having a healthy society. Society is a group of people who share a heritage or history. In other words, society refers to the people who interact in defined territory and share a culture. A health society makes it easy to live in balance with other natural health. And the last one is what is considered a healthy society. A healthy healthy society can also define the ability of the society to maintain an accessible and safe neighborhood. A society whose neighborhood is unstable and full of conflicts cannot be considered as healthy. And that is my topic for biodiversity and health society. That's all. Thank you.
Guys, nagbabalik po si Montilia para sa vlog na ito sa Health Society. So, itatakot pa lang po yung explanation namin sa vlog namin about sa Health Society. So, health is so important to us because ito yung nakadepende sa atin, buhay natin to kung pinapabayaan natin sa sarili natin. So, one of the most important indicator of sustainable development, by securing the life-sustaining goods and services which diversity provides to us, like sustainable use of diversities can provide significant sustainable use of biodiversities can provide significant benefits to our health. So, marami tayong mabenepisyo dito, lalo sa ating kalusugan, itong biodiversity. So, ito. Better health is central to human happiness and well-being. So, pag maganda yung kalusugan natin, di ba, masaya tayo, enjoy tayo sa lahat. Kaya natin gawin ang dapat magawa ng isang tao na physically fit, like that. So, it also makes important contribution to economic progress as the population like lives longer, like that, and productive, and save more life, like that. So, many are influential factors and countries' ability to provide quality health services for its people. So, marami tayo yan. Like sa Red Cross yan sila yung tumutulong sa atin para sa about sa health natin, and also the DOS, Department of Health. So, why do we need to have a healthy society? So, healthy society can also be defined as ability of society to maintain an accessible and safe neighborhood. So, kunwari, guys, like pag yung kasama natin may sakit, yung sakit na yung nakapasa-pasa dito, like HEPA, like that. So, paano na yan kung HEPA, yung nag-HEPA yung bahay natin, like that, something. So, pos di mo alam, ganyan, wala kang kalam-alam about sa mga health, tapos magkakabay kayo kumain, like that. So, bali, makuhan ka din sa sakit na yan kasi tayong kuhan sa health natin. Kaya, mas importante na marami tayong tutunan sa health natin, makinig lagi sa mga balita. So, you can learn more. So, main of having a health society. A society is a group of people who share a heritage or history. In other words, society refers to people who interact in a defined territory and share culture. So, health society make it easy to live balance with one another and natural health. So, that's all. So, considered a healthy society is ability to society to maintain an accessible and safe neighborhood. So, yung nagtutulungan lahat, yung kunwari may sakit yung isa, tapos ganyan, may kung ano naman tayo sa barangay center, health center, pa-check tayo, ganyan, para malaman natin kung anong kalagayan sa health natin. So, that's all for today, guys, sa vlog namin. Ito po matatapos na po, at salamat po sa inyo, at sana makinig kayo, at enjoy lang, guys.